Hey, Dave. With Clayton Kershaw, he had 81 pitches, only gave up one run, touching the eighth inning there. What allowed him to be so effective and efficient tonight?
I think it was just a combo. Clayton, by nature, he's a strike thrower. It's an aggressive offensive club. And so when you're throwing strikes, quality strikes, they put the ball in play. And we had guys, when they put it in play, I think he had 6 punch, no walk, but he was cruising, and even the homer from Bregman, it was just a breaking ball that probably doesn't get out anywhere outside of here in Fenway. So he just had such a really good outing. He and Austin were in lockstep all night long.
And Justin shared that a few of the guys were saying it felt like a real baseball game with all of the fans and being in a stadium at full capacity. But as a manager, how was the experience for you?
I knew it was going to be full capacity. Obviously, the opponent, and it was really energetic tonight. I think that having Pantone 294 represented the Dodgers, and that was fantastic. You heard them all night long, but certainly the Astro fans, and it was just really good energy. So just to kind of have that kind of on both sides, I think that both teams were really jacked up tonight.
Thanks, Dave.
Yeah.
Next question is from Jorge Castillo. Go ahead.
Dave, what's that conversation like with Clayton during that top of the eighth when it's going so long with the injury delay and when he takes the mound there? What are you thinking?
Well, it was one of those, because I think that there was another inning before that. It was a long inning, and then that one was especially long. So it's just more of just understanding where he's at, what my mind is at, the game score, and understanding that having him take the mound in that seventh made a lot of sense. But was the eighth inning. But to have somebody behind him, I just felt that it made sense. And it wasn't obviously the pitch count was low, but just kind of the long innings, I was just really mindful of, and just knowing he's going to go on Sunday in a day game. So it just couldn't have worked out any better.
Do you get any more satisfaction seeing Clayton do that here?
I just always like seeing him pitch well, all of our guys. But, obviously the last time he took them out here, we don't need to recap that. So for him to come out here and throw the baseball the way he did, really happy for him.
Thank you.
Next question is from Bill Plunkett. Go ahead.
I'm good, Juan.
Any other questions for Dave? Next question is from Fabian Ardaya. Go ahead.
Hey, Dave. I guess I know we talked about it a little bit over when you guys were in San Francisco about how you sort of feel like Justin Turner's going to turn it around a little bit. I mean, how encouraging is it to sort of see that sort of come to fruition tonight?
Yeah, it's always good to see, Justin get hits and, get big hits. And all hitters go through little funks. Like I said the other day, it happens to him every year for, a week to 10-day stretch, and he figures some things out. And, even in the last game in San Francisco, I thought he swung about really well, a lot of hard contact, bouncing barrels. And today, that first at bat just missed a homer and followed up with the homer in the same area. So really good. But Justin's always going to give you good at bats. So.
Thanks, Dave.
Yeah.
Next question is from Eric Steven. Go ahead.
Dave, what was going on and what were the conversations about that light delay?
Yeah, it was one of those things, Eric, where the rule clearly states that home team doesn't turn on the lights until the top half of the inning. So, we take our top half of the inning, and just interesting enough that the lights turn on at their time at bat. But whatever, we just wanted Clay to pitch and not keep him on hold. Those guys turn the lights off.
You got one more from Jorge. Go ahead.
Dave, is that gamesmanship? What's going on there?
I don't know. I don't. If it was intentional, I certainly don't think that's gamesmanship. But I don't really know.
And how did Mookie look?
Mookie looked better. I thought The walk, I thought the changeup, I think it was the second at bat, wrote it out, lined out to the left fielder. I thought he took good at bats.
Who's your DH tomorrow?
DH is going to be Justin.
Cool. Thank you, Dave.